So here's the window itself. In fact, let me just close that for a second. So these are some of the previous portfolios that I had open before. So we can take a look. The last one is right here, Portfolio Sample. I'll just double click that just to show it to you. I'll come back to it. But in order to do a new one, I just go to File, and you have these options, Create, and all these to pick from. Now you may not understand all these, but the PDF is the portable document file or format. Everybody changes the name. And it says combine files into a single PDF right here. So when I click on that, it gives me this option, add files or add open files. So in this case, I'm going to add files. So I click on that, and this is what I have. So I take a look at all these pieces, and I'm just going to go to recent, where I know I've brought some of those pieces together, and just take a look. These are the files that I brought in. And just like I said, I shot through all of these, so I'll just click on one. If I want to view these, I just click them. If I click the Shift key, it'll give me all of them. If I click just one and use the Control key, I can click those. But it really doesn't matter which way I go from it. I'm just going to, the Shift key will keep them in contiguous. So there's that group. But you can see I'm just rattling these off, showing off a little bit here. So there it is. So a couple ways to grab them. So I just click on the top and down to the bottom. And down below here it says add files. You can't see that. And it populates the whole page there. So now I have all these pictures in here. Now at this point I can move these around and say I want to have these drawings up first, or organize the sculptures down at the bottom, which I have. I can put the picture of this character. If I'm not sure what that is, I just click on it. It'll give me a zoomed in page, click off of it, and everything shows up. Now here I have two pieces that are the same. Okay, so I'm going to take this one because I cropped it too small, and I'm just going to trash it. But here's just showing it's clipped off on the edge. This one is the whole page that matches the rest of the scales, so I'm just going to keep that one. Little trash can, and it takes it right away. As soon as I click on Combine, it'll take a moment, and you'll see the file extension is a PNG for PNG. JPEG is the other file extension. If you use a native format of Illustrator or Photoshop, sometimes it won't render it to that page. So I haven't saved it yet. It's still in this view, so as I click, it'll give me the preview of it. I can scroll through all the way to the bottom. I get to the bottom, and that's the whole image. So for starters, it's not too bad. Okay, then I can just go to File and Save. If I close it, it'll prompt me to save it because right now it has no title. It's just a binder. If I click on this, it'll ask me to save it, and I just toggle into where I have portfolios in here. So this is kind of the location. So I can keep that piece right there. And that's going to give me the title. Portfolio. Okay? And then I just hit save. So here's the save button right there. And now I have it. Now it's closed, it's gone, but it's on the file that I saved. I just go to File and Open Recent, and it'll show me that file. Okay. Now say I wanted to change something on this image, then you have these options on the right to organize pages. And what happens is it lets me shuffle these around. If they're not in the right order, I can rotate them. Okay. I can close that. The other option is I can edit the page. So here's Create PDF, Edit PDF. When I click on that, it's going to give me these options. It's converting it so that I can edit it. And if you remember from doing the map that some of you liked and didn't like, this is what this is going to be. So add text. It'll let me click up into here, and now I have a text box. And if I type in that title, you see the font and everything. I can highlight this. The point size is at 144. I'll drop it down to 18. Here's the font size. So you can just type in Times New Roman just to start it off. And it's italic. I can take that off. Make it bold. Take it off italic. So the options that you have are pretty similar. And there's what that is. So if you can't read that, I can highlight it and increase the point size. And format the text. Here it is centered. Here's the text box if you remember from doing that before. And then just close. So now it's out of that editing piece. This will give you a little stacking order. I'm just going to cancel that. And now if I close this, it'll prompt me to save it, or don't save. And that'll give me that image. And that's basically how you put together the